So, what I'm about to say might ruffle a few feathers because here's the thing: social media gurus are completely lying to us female coaches and course creators when it comes to increasing sales. Social media is not the only way to do all the things. So, I'm going to walk you through three elements of social media that are probably not aligned for you if you are watching this video. I'm going to talk to you about how you can actually increase your sales as well. So, I'm not going to leave you hanging at all. And here's the number one thing that most social media gurus love to tout all the time if you're wanting to increase sales, and that is to post more. Now, the first time that I heard someone say that, immediately I was like, ick, I don't want to do that. Why would I post more if I'm not even getting an ROI on the stuff that I'm posting now? And that's the kicker. The thing is, when you are doing social media only, and that's the thing that you're relying on the most, you will have to post a ton of content. But if you're not doing it strategically, and if you don't know who your audience is, then all you're doing is just throwing spaghetti at the wall. The better way is to really think about who your audience is and where they are hanging out and what they are looking for. But if you want to guarantee that you're going to get sales on social media, you're going to have to pay to play, which leads into my next point, which is having to run social media ads. So, depending on whatever platform you're currently all in on, you might be spending a ton of money on ads right now. I'd love to know what your ROI is. It takes a significant amount of time to get your ads working really well to where you're actually breaking even, let alone profitable. And unless you've got a ton of money to kind of throw at, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, then it might be super frustrating for you right now. And there is absolutely a better way. We don't always need to do all the things on social media. In fact, personally, social media is more of a visibility strategy. And you can actually just ditch social media altogether. That's what I did. I'm fairly anti social media from a business perspective and kind of anti social media from a personal perspective too. I don't spend a lot of time there. I found myself really burnt out in 2021, closed my Facebook groups, got off social media, stopped running ads, and instead focused on something that felt much calmer and much more aligned with the way that I wanted to show up in my business and that the people that were in my world, my ready to buy customers, were constantly telling me they wanted less of. They wanted less of social media and more of this other thing that I'm going to talk about very shortly. So, if you're on social media and you're posting all the time and you're spending a ton of ads, I'm going to guess that you've probably also heard your favorite social media guru say, be everywhere. Now, being everywhere is not necessarily a bad piece of advice unless you are not there yet. And what I mean by that is the be everywhere strategy works really well if you have a team of people who can repurpose content to go out across all of your platforms. But if you're just a solopreneur like me, being everywhere is not conceivable. And yes, even with the help of AI tools, it's still extremely difficult to repurpose and get all the stuff out there because you still have to do the work. You still got to go find the content to repurpose, and then you've still got to generate captions. You've still got to go through all the action steps to do the posting and all of those things. Now, my hope is that by the time you're getting to this point in this video, that you're starting to think that maybe social media isn't the only way to make money in your business. In fact, I'm quite certain that you might also be coming around to the way that I approach my business, and that is to not have social media, to make daily sales without social media. It is 100% possible. Now, If you're on the social media bandwagon, now's the time that you probably want to leave this video, right? This is not for you. Love you. See you later. But if you are considering an alternative to social media or looking to transition, stick around because I'm going to tell you what you can do to actually increase your sales, especially if you're not all in on social media. Are you ready? What we're talking about is email marketing. So, growing an audience that you own, for starters, right? You don't own your audience on social media, that is owned by the platforms. You own your email list. Yes, you have to pay to use a platform, but here's what you don't have to do. You don't have to pay to send out an email, and you can out an email any time of the day or night. You can schedule it, you can hit post, whatever. But you do not need to pay to send an email. Certainly don't need to pay to get in front of your people. And the open rates and the click rates and the conversion rates on email are way higher than social media. So, on average, you can expect an engagement rate on any social media post of around 2.5% if you're lucky. Whereas the average open rate on email is around 25%. That's a massive difference. And then if people actually open your email and they start engaging with it, you can see average click rates somewhere in the 5 to 10% range. And then conversion rates, on average, for every email subscriber you have, you will get around $1 back. Now, I've heard people say, does it actually work? Like if I have 1,000 people on my email list, I'm automatically making $1,000 a month. Well, no, you still have to present the opportunity for people to buy from you on a regular basis. And personally, I do that every single day. And you also have to provide value, right? The people that are on your email list are no different to the people that you're interacting with on social media, but it's a slightly intimate setting, right? Someone's inbox is sacred. And if they are opening your emails and clicking on the stuff that's in your emails, you've got a much higher chance of converting them. All you've got to do is look at your data, tweak and refine, right? That's all you need to do. And you also want to ensure that you're speaking to your ready to buy customers. At any given time in your world, whether that's on your email, whether that's on your social media, 2% of your audience are ready to buy. Now, all you have to do is present the right opportunity at the right time, and then they will buy. But you don't control that. And that's the biggest challenge that I see most female coaches and course creators struggling with is I want people to buy now, but we don't control that. All we can do is continue to present the opportunity for people to buy from us every single day. And email provides a unique opportunity for us to do that because once you are providing value, and you use a very simple framework called nurture and sell, it becomes infinitely easier to make sales every single day. And if you're wondering around how do you get people to open your email, subject lines come up all the time when I'm talking with my members. So if you want my 30 proven subject line hooks, comment hooks below and I will get that into your hot little hands. And you will learn the framework that I use to ensure that people open my emails, but then also go on to click and buy. And if you want to learn more about how to make daily sales without social media, the video that is coming up on your screen right now is going to walk you through my daily cash flow checklist. So go ahead and watch that, and I will see you in that video.